Okay, let's talk about gesso. I've pretty much used all the gessos out and about. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good brand, professional. Golden makes one also, but I use this also for sandable hard gesso. Just see in front of me here, I have a piece of wood product. You can see how clear it is, how nice it is and so on. And I do a lot of painting on these. We're going to go ahead and use this today. It's an acrylic base. And once it dries, it makes for a great bond for your acrylics, your oils, or other mediums that you might use. Very important. Now this piece of wood here, I have this because depends on whether you want to paint on something smooth or do you want to paint on canvas. It's the same size in canvas right here. Okay, you see it has the flex in it. Okay, but can you get it smooth too? You get it pretty smooth. Okay. In particular, I'm just going to go ahead and use this big fan brush of mine. This is a number 16, okay? Let's go ahead and put some gesso in here, okay? I'm going to show you something that I use. See, I mean, you see all the lines in it and stuff, okay? What do you want to do about that? Well, maybe you want it smooth so you can paint on it. I know I like to paint on stuff smooth. You're able to add a lot more detail. You're only going to get it so smooth that way with the brush. Let me show you a trick here. This is called a trowel. Okay? Actually, I'm a plasterer by trade. So if you want it smooth, get you a putty knife. Or get you a trowel. Let's see if we can get it smooth. Now look at how smooth that is. That's definitely way smoother. Now, you put a second coat on it. Okay? And then it's when it gets dry enough, you can sand it. This is all I use right here. So gesso, that's how you gesso a board. With a wood like this, it's probably going to take a couple of coats. Usually I'll put a minimum of 3 coats, or whether it's canvas or not. Let's do it on the canvas. Okay, there's the canvas. Some more gesso. Some more gesso on here. Okay. Let's go ahead and gesso this one here. Let's get some gesso on this. This is pre-primed. Now the reason I'm doing it sideways like this is the lighting's coming down from the top, which shows every line in it, okay? All right, now let's change the direction on it. But look now, when I paint downward, okay, with using the brush, you can almost, the lines almost go away. But look at it sideways, okay? So if that's what you want to do, that's okay too. All right. Some people like to have a little texture in their on their canvas. All right. Let's go ahead and get this canvas on here. All right. That's about half of it. Okay. Let's set it down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my trowel again. Okay. Spread. Let's see if we can get this fairly smooth. Now look at that. Now I've got a smooth surface here. So if you want to do gesso like that, you can do that. That's on top of just basic canvas that I pick up. I think I picked up a pack of 4 or 5, you know, at a decent price. Okay, now you don't have to have a trowel to do it. Get a putty knife, you know. You get a package of these palette knives anywhere. You can use it also to do it. So you can texture with it too. Okay, these are great to do stuff with. You can actually run a smooth coat on it that way. Okay, if you want to keep it smooth, but once again, remember, when you place your gesso on this way, depending on the lighting that your painting is going to set at, okay, You see every line that way. That will photograph through. Of course, once it dries, you're going to sand it, depending on how smooth you want it. Or you can trowel it. Use whatever system you want to use, whether you use a trowel or a putty knife, and then you can go ahead and do it that way. Some people actually like to just do a mess up. Now if I trowel down, I have the lighting coming in from the top up there. You can hardly see the lines in it. Okay? Okay, there you go. And half of it, let's do the rest of it. I see I picked up something in my brush picked something up. Remember, this is a number 16 fan brush. All you're doing is getting a coat on it. It helps to bond, for your paint to bond to it, especially if you're using acrylics. So the acrylics base is great, because I actually use it to go over it with oils then afterwards. Okay, which as well as I do, that acrylics dry so fast. So let's do that. All right, now I've got this whole thing down here. Let's go ahead and take the trowel, and you can use a putty knife. Let's trowel it up smooth. I now have a smooth surface to paint on. When it dries, I have a little whoop nip right here, piece of sandpaper or a sanding block. You get these any hardware store, any big box store. I think this is a probably more like 120 grit. Okay, and then sand it even smoother if you want. If you apply the paint by brush and you don't have a trowel, okay, you can always take and sand it down afterwards.